Well, hey guys, I'm Tim Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft, and today what I'm going to do is I've got me a new sled for hunting and trapping, and instead of using the short piece of cordage that they have that just united on the inside and comes out the back side to pull this thing around, I'm going to run the cord around the sled so that we put some pressure on the back of the sled instead of just some little eyelets. And I'm going to use some good heavy-duty cord. This is some accessory cord, and it's 5mm. I've got 50 foot out of it here, and it has a 1,164 pound strength rating. So taking the tape measure and mark some holes around it, let me drill those out, and I'll show you exactly how I lash my cords into my sleigh, which should give us a little bit longer durability and some ease of use. Stay with me, we'll get right to it. So the first marks that I've put on the back are just a few inches apart. I think they're 4 inches apart, so that most of the rope is going to be right here on the back of the sled. And I want to keep the rope up high, but I want it to be right here in this crease. So I'm going to drill my holes so that I don't have a big gap between the sled and the top here. I want the pressure to stay on the back. So I've got my marks there. Quarter-inch drill bit. Make the rope nice and tight through the hole so it doesn't slide. And it's that easy to punch those through. And then we'll go ahead and drill the rest of our holes that allow the rope to come along the top edge around the rest of the sled. With our holes drilled now, it's as simple as running our cord through the holes. So we know we want it coming on the top. So I'm going to start up here at the front. And what this is going to allow me to do is have a tie-off point or a way of securing down my load, because my cordage will be on top and easy to tie it. Now I made these holes tight. Alright, so that takes care of our side. And then we're going to come around the back and out here and back in here. This should keep this cordage tight on the bottom of this rail all the way around, so that as I'm pulling it, this is where most of the strain is going to be on the sled versus just these two holes here. So I'll finish stringing this thing up and I'll bring you right back. Okay, so I've cut my cordage once I brought it through the front twice as long as the sleigh is long. And I'm going to come right here on the front and kind of do me like a little stop knot. So I'll pull that pretty tight and just do an overhand knot there. And that's an attempt to try to keep these lines pretty tight. Not so tight that you can't utilize them and pull them in and tie the lines to secure gear down. But the goal is I don't want it dropping down on this corner and sliding underneath the sleigh. So this will give me the two lines coming up. And to give me some adjustability in the length of this thing, I'm just going to come in here and tie me a fisherman's knot in here, so that will give me some adjustability on my length. So I'll put that knot in one side and another one on the other side, leaving me enough tag out where I can hold on to that pretty good to adjust these. And there we have our sleigh all set up with our lines, and now I can tie lines across here to keep stuff from sliding. I can pull them in and secure stuff down. I have my pressure now on the back corner, so if I get it hung up, or if I'm using this behind an ATV, or if I'm just walking with a lot of weight in it, pulling a deer uphill, the weight is back here on the rear corner rather than just a couple of holes up front. Alright, just a quick video to show you just one way that I modify some of my gear for hunting and trapping. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm Tim Langston with Red Dog Bushcraft, home of global safety and survival. Until next time, God bless.